welcome to Goonies TV. I'm Skalla. Play Pat. And we were having a discussion before I realized we weren't broadcasting about the upcoming Walking Dead game and how it's going to be a grand disappointment. Now, to catch all of you up, we were discussing how when you play a video game, or a VR game, or a horror survival game, you want it to be scary and you want it to look realistic. Well, with this Walking Dead game coming out, it is a virtual reality first-person Walking Dead game. However, it looks very downgraded as far as graphics go. And we were discussing that when you are playing a virtual reality game, you want an immersive experience. You know, if it's going to be a horror game that you're going to play in VR, it has to immerse you. And we compared such great things as like the Resident Evil Biohazard. That was an immersive game that could scare you. The jump scares in that game were on point. It was great because when you're in the VR mode, you're playing through it the first time, people are grabbing you and turning you around and they're in your face. You know, they're not like back on your TV, they're in your face. So it's like, Jesus. Well, we were talking about, and it's like I was telling Matt, as a gamer, you want games that look good. You know, like this. Okay, for a starter game, I'm going to take Dayz for an example. For a starter game, some guys that have made this mod from another game, and it's becoming what it is. It doesn't look bad. Your foliage looks real. Your grass looks, you know, your trees wave in the wind, and that sort of thing. With this, and then you get games like what is it? What was that really bad graphics game that you had gotten? We had sat and played.
I'm not exactly sure.
All right. Well, to me, this just kind of looks like the new Walking Dead game looks like early PS3. Like it looks like it's running on an old gaming engine. You know. You got an old gaming engine, you've got, you know, issues with, I'm sorry. So you've got the old gaming engine look. It doesn't look like it's going to be that immersive. It's only going to be a 15-hour campaign. You know, and they're like, oh, well, you don't have to go through the story mode. You can wander around the city. And I'm thinking, okay, let's take a look at Dayz's map. Look at this. Look at that. Mountains as far as the eye can see, hills as far as the eye can see, fields as far as the eye can see. Alright. Before I get back into the discussion, Matt, you're going to be going through Solnikny. Did you pass by the bus in the back of Solnikny? And then there will be like the pond and the big pond and whatnot, heading into Delena. If you'd pull out your eyes revive and learn to read a map. Matt, to read a map since we started playing this game. Look, when you go through Solnikny,
yes,
all the way through it, go through follow that the big main road all the way back through it. It'll turn into one of those just kind of like country roads. Just a one-lane cement road. Yeah, follow that all the way back. You're going to end up in Delena. You're going to go through Delena. And you're going to head near Polana. I'm actually almost to Dubrovka now, so I'm almost back to you.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, just follow this main road. That's all I need to know.
So, anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, if you look at all this, I mean, this, and I swear, if they do a second Dayz, and they upgrade the graphics, and they make it a VR game, this would be a completely immersive game. This would be a game of an immersive experience. You would enjoy it. You would you know. And that's what I look for in video games. When it comes to VR, I don't fuck around. You got to be on your A game with VR because VR is a new technology. And if you're not on your A game from the start of a VR game, then you'll end up bombing out the VR, you know, franchise. And that's, you know, people are leery about it, but man, I am all for it. I think VR would be great.
Yeah.
So, alright, coming up on a sign here. That doesn't look like Delana. What the fuck? Where did it take me? Okay, Gorka's that way. And okay. Alright, it's the town just before. It's not marked on the map. Alright, so we go this way and we'll be heading towards Delana. So we were both talking about it, and you know, Matt was talking about how great a new Walking Dead game was going to be. And I was like, yeah, I would fucking love to have a goddamn multiplayer open world Walking Dead game. And the next day he messages me with this video and I look at it and I was like, it's semi-open world, non-multiplayer VR Walking Dead with shitty graphics. And I was like, dude, honestly, I'd wait for a better Walking Dead game. He was like, well, it looks like it would be fun. And I was like, yeah.
You know what kind of things I like. So.
I mean, it's, you know, and I get that. But you got to remember that not everything from every franchise that you enjoy is going to be good.
This is true.
I mean, there were shitty Simpsons games, but I love The Simpsons. There's been a slew of shitty wrestling games since WrestleMania 19, but I love fucking wrestling. You know, there's been... Go ahead.
Oh,
Backyard Wrestling.
Backyard Wrestling. Yeah,
dude, that's the thing. Backyard Wrestling was an awesome game. I'm not even going to try and deny it. Backyard Wrestling and Backyard Wrestling 2 were fucking great. They were fantastic. But see, that's back when we were paying attention to our wrestling games. Now, we've got this 2K abomination that WWE keeps putting out every year. And they keep making it worse and worse and worse as the years go on. Paid critics are going to be paid to say this is an 8 out of 10, this is a 9 out of 10, this is a 10 out of 10 game. And purist fans who don't think that the WWE could ever go wrong are going, well, this is a great game. This is an awesome game. This game is so cool. I'm looking at this game going, dude, it's 2K19. Okay, it looks like 2K18 with less shit in it. Oh, it's 2K20? Well, now it looks like 2K20 with less shit in it. The last great 2K wrestling game I played was 2K17. Actually, yeah, it was 2K17. I loved it. I loved it because I could customize my characters the way I want. I could make entrances the way I wanted. I could take my music off my Spotify or my library and use it for my entrance theme. It was great. Now, no, we can't do that. We can't do that because copyright licensing and blah, you know. And I'm sitting here going, it's a fucking minute-long clip of your song, and they're not making money off of it. How's it copyright infringement? Go away.
Yeah.
Quit being dicks. You're literally making enough money off of licensing as it is.
Ruin everything else for us.
Right. But that's what they have done. So you get a shitty soundtrack and a lot of the fucking theme music you don't want to use because it belongs to other characters. And I'm sorry, but when I customize a character, to, you know, be me or, you know, an alter ego therein. I don't want to fucking have to use somebody else's theme music. I like to use my own. I like my guy to have his own personality. Yeah. Alright, so the end of Dubrovka. Go this way. I think. Yeah. It's either gonna ship me out over here at fucking Baron Zeno, or I'll find out shortly. Either way, we'll meet up on the way. That much I do know.
Yep. We're not leaving this road, so.
Yeah, don't take any turns or leave the road at all. You'll be good. Anyways, so I don't know. There's a lot of things that game makers, not just, you know, developers. I'm talking about not just developers, but creators, you know, and companies could do to make things a lot more fun in the gaming world for gamers. You know, it's not that hard to entertain the gaming world. And another thing I want to talk about, dude, is I am sick and tired of every gaming Facebook group I go into complaining about every little thing that a console game has to put out, but then, you know, trying to fucking validate that console games are the shit and that console is it. That PC isn't anything in comparison to console. I'm sorry, strange little man, and your sad little fucking thought, but no. No. PC is better. PC runs at a higher frame rate. Graphics are always looking better because the better graphics card you get, the smoother your graphics look, the smoother everything is. I watch console players complain about minor bugs. This not working, that not working. Oh, this works on PC, but you can't get it to work here, blah, blah, blah. First of all, a lot of games that come to console aren't meant for console. They're literally altered versions of PC gaming. So what you're getting, unless it's released the same day on PC as it is on console, what you're getting are PC's leftovers. And you're basically getting the beta version of that game. You know, they're like, oh, well, I pay X amount of money for this game. I expect it to work the way I want it to work. Alright, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I absolutely agree. But consider the following. In order for it to work the way that it needs to, a patch has to release on PC. PC players then test that patch and give feedback back to the developers. The developers don't give a rat's ass about console players complaining. You know what they do care about? They care about what PC players have to say. The reason they care about what PC players have to say is because PC players test their product before it's released. Open beta to anything on, like, PlayStation or Xbox, right? Okay. You get that open beta and you get to play it, but you don't get to send them any feedback. Okay? When you get beta offers on PC, they send you the game, let you test the game, and give you an area to go and give them feedback on what could be improved with the game. And then they listen to you because they're trying to release a superior product. And I can't be mad about that. You want to release a superior product? Fuck yeah. Yes, you do. I am all for it.
You know, for the ones that aren't super rich and can't freaking afford something fancy and big and crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know, console is just fine for them.
Well, here's the thing, though. Is you don't have to be rich to have a good running PC. You can build a big PC that runs better than console for anywhere between $500 to $700. Now, consider this. You've bought a console. Alright? Now you've got to buy a game for it. So, let's say you buy a console for what? What's PlayStation running out? $300? $400 for a Pro?
400, probably, yeah.
Alright. So now you've spent $400 on a PlayStation. Now let's say you're a family man. Alright? So you got kids and shit, you're buying the PlayStation for the kids. Okay? Well, now you've got to buy a controller for that, or an extra controller for that, right?
Quite possibly.
So an extra controller runs anywhere between $40 and $60. So now you've spent $460. Okay? Now you've got to buy a game for you, for when the kids aren't playing it. That's going to run you anywhere between $30 and $60. Now you've spent about $500. Now you got to buy a game for the kids, so the kids have a game to play. Okay? And again, that's another $30 to $60. By the time it's all said and done, you could have bought a PlayStation, or you could have bought a computer, built it, and then had, hello viewer, and then had, free games, plenty of free games out on the market right now on PC that are just gorgeous fucking video games. So I've walked in a complete circle and ended up back at that gas station where that Gunter is sitting. If you manage to find a Gunter tire, and my fucking boots are done. Fuck!
Or I found a tire, I didn't check it out. It wasn't a freaking tire.
Oh, well, no way to go back, so.
No, I know.
Alright, so I got feet bleeding, and I've walked in a circle now. So now I've got to go back to that town and try and get another pair of boots or shoes. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. So anyways, so you've already spent $700 just to go home. Okay.
Okay.
Now, you've gone home. Let's say that you're a new console buyer. Okay, so you don't really know what's going on in the multi-gaming world. You go home, you set up the account and everything, and it's like, hey, in order to play these games online or download any patches that they need, you now have to pay for a membership. Okay, so either you're paying $20 to $1 every 3 months, you're paying $10 every month, hello to the other viewer, or you're paying $60 a year, which those prices are about to go up, so $70 a year to game online. Okay, PC realm, free. Sharing games on PC, free. By the time you're done with a console, getting it up and started, you could have just bought a computer. In the long run, people saying that console gaming is better than PC gaming, those people have either A, don't know how to run a PC, or B, they are hellbound to think that console games look better than PC and that they run better, and they really don't. Right now, the average PlayStation only runs at about 45 to 50 frame rate per second. I don't care. People can tell you it's 60 frame rate all they want. It's not. I know 60 frame rate. This is not 60 frame rate. If I'm driving in a car on Dayz and my car stalls up because it has to load up the detail in the front of me, oh good, disinfectant spray, it is not running 60 frame rate. On a PC, you can get frame rates up to 120 or better, depending on A, how many graphics cards you want to invest in, B, how fast you can get those graphics cards to clock. But you definitely don't have to worry about the loading time on something. Everything is loaded on PC when you get in there. Like, I walk into a Dayz server, get in a car, drive off, dude, I can go high speed and not worry about it stalling up while I've got people in my car so that it can load the details in front of me. I mean, think of how many accidents we've fucking almost gotten into. Just trying to avoid trees because the game decided, oh, I have to load this because it's not ready yet. By the way, I'm into Brovka again, so if you're still heading my way.
I am still heading away.
Let me eat this apple.
Conserving energy. I'm gonna need it.
Gotta check your apples now.
I love it. That's so awesome.
So, in comparison, man, PC is always going to be the better choice. It's always going to be the better choice. You know, oh, they're like, oh, well, Microsoft is making a, their new Scarlet coming out. They're like, it's going to have a PC processor in it. And I'm like, yeah, it is. That PC processor is almost 10 years old, though. So you're not going to get the same effect as you thought you would get. You'll get your 60 frame rate per second, sure. But while you're doing 60 frame rate per second and a slightly faster loading time, I'll be over here on PC getting 120 frame rate per second, and my loading time will be about 3 seconds long. Your loading time will still be a whole 2-3 minutes. So going back to PC, because a lot of me coming over to console to begin with was the matter of, oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I got a scope on my fucking gun now. A lot of, oh, fuck you, dude. A lot of the reason I went to PC to begin with, or console to begin with, was my PC I sold to my bitch-ass ex-wife because she needed something for school. And I did it out of fucking pity, and it's the last time I'll pity anybody. Yeah, no more. No one gets a handout from me anymore. The ex-wife ruined it for everybody. So, when you come to me needing a handout, and I tell you no, you know who to turn around and blame.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm still into Brovka. I've actually got to stop and look for a pair of fucking boots, or shoes, or footwear of some kind.
I'm glad I stopped where I did. I found
Nice.
got a backpack, got a shotgun, got a hammer. It's not a hammer, so we're gonna start building.
I've got 2 hammers. There's a 3rd hammer in this house. Why would you put a hammer in the house but not a pair of boots? I'm not saying every house needs some boots, but it'd be nice to find more of them than I do.
Oh, a hammer. Yeah.
Some motor oil. Anyways, the reason I came over to console was, you know, after that, I couldn't really afford to build another computer. Not for myself or anybody else. So I came over to console because it was a temporary fix to my gaming needs. And now I'm getting ready to go back over to PC because, man, console fucking sucks. For all it can do, alright? Don't get me wrong, console's great for all the smaller things it can do. But for the major shit that it needs to do, it's kind of bunk.
I find it suits my needs quite nicely.
Yeah, but then you want to get into streaming with me all the time.
I don't technically, but...
Okay, well then fuck you. Get the hell off our stream. I'll take over. I don't give a shit. I'll do it myself.
Oh, I know. I know you will.
I mean, I honestly don't need anybody. You don't want to be around, don't be around. Go on. Get the fuck out of here. I will do this myself, sir. But once it takes off, don't be coming back looking for a job because I'm getting monetized. I'll be like, I don't know what to fucking tell you, bud. You wasn't helping getting it off the ground. You didn't want to stream all the time, remember? I don't want to. I don't want to stream. Okay. Yeah, but that's the thing. When you go to PC, streaming is but one click away. You literally turn on 2 programs and start playing. Well, yeah, it's one click if you switch your mouse over to a single click. Counts as double click.
Oh.
That's a hunting knife. I'm taking that instead of this kitchen knife. Another hunting scope. I can switch my hat now. No more radar cap. I get my fucking camo baseball hat that I like so much. Now, streaming is simplistic when you're on PC.
I know, it's the go-to kind of thing.
It's where the money's at today. Granted, I'm not young, virile, and good looking, but I damn sure can host a good show and try and get some viewership going. Which you'll be finding me you'll be finding Goonies TV on Mixer when we go to or when we go to PC, so then that'll be fun. I'll have like my whole setup, my green screens and my fucking microphones and my camera. Everything all set up. Matt just wants to be the voice of the internet, and I've tried that. It doesn't work. And I'm like, you need to put that pretty little face of yours out on the market. Show them that money maker, Matt. Show them that money maker.
Well, if I did, I would get banned from the internet, not from the internet, but...
So that's why you work with the special needs. I got it. Because you mix in with them. You're like a skinwalker, man. Mix in with all them special needs guys. They can't tell you from them.
That's true. The very first year I started working, a guy, one of the neighbors, he didn't know me, so he thought I was one of the residents. He came up to me, and he asked if I lived there. And I'm like, no, I'm working here. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were one of the new residents.
Oh, what a blow! What a blow! Yeah. Oh, that's painful, friend.
It's because I was actually the youngest caregiver at the time. Everybody else was in their 40s and older, so I was the youngest one. And I was sitting outside with one of the other staff talking as I'm at the time too. But yeah, I was like, oh, thank you, that makes me feel great.
What a great thing to say to me, friend. Thanks.
Yeah. Good thing I don't know anybody.
Oh god, my boots are so ruined. Tell me you've come across an extra pair of boots.
I have not. But if I do, I will pick them up for you.
That would be great. Why is my guy still hungry? Give me that strawberry jam. I'll eat that strawberry jam. Because I'm waiting on breakfast to arrive, which hopefully is arriving soon.
Alright, I'm leaving this place.
I'm wondering what city I'm walking up on right now.
I don't like this. I'm not eating that it was, but I hope it's a little bit better.
I know some will say matters a little bit. Oh, coming in here to me. I need it so bad. Oh, coming in here to me. I think it put me in Baronzeno. Yep, I'm in Baronzeno. That's alright though. It's alright though. That just means I took the wrong turn and went the wrong way. I could still get to Polana from here. I just have to, I've got to find boots while I'm here.
Yeah, I'm looking for boots too, so we can get some.
I'm gonna die of blood loss. Fuck. Looks like I'm sitting in Baronzeno until you show up. Otherwise, I'm gonna die of blood loss, and I'm not gonna do it without dropping all my shit first. Come on, Rag. Fix me up just for a minute. Alright, so if you start coming towards Baron, where are you?
I'm still in Delina.
You're still in Delina?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, boots.
Cheap shit. Anyone really? Oh my goodness, it's 30 road. Oh my gosh, 4. Oh my god.
You're popular.
I know. My goodness.
Don't think I'm gonna find boots at this school.
I'm at the police station. Maybe I can find some boots here.
You'd think somebody would have like some sneakers in the fucking gym at a school, but nope, that would just make too much sense. Alright, Skalla. Guess it's time to... There's a bunch of zombies on the soccer field. Boots!
Oh, good.
Yes! We've got fresh boots. Patch up this fucking icky shit here. Guess while I'm here, I'll search these garages real quick for a hopeful spark plug.
Took out freaking 4 of them all at once. They were all surrounding me at the same time. Ugh.
Did you use your shotgun to do it?
No, just my shepherd.
Then I am proud of you. Alright, let's see here.
I'm limping, so I'm going into houses.
That's fine. Eat some foods and rest. Alright, fresh boots. I'm heading out.
Awesome.
Don't wanna, huh?
Yes.
Alright, let me see
Right
here.
at the road going out of town.
Okay. Just need to know where in Burns and it's got me at. Let's see, garage, garage, garage. Okay. Okay, I know where I'm at. Alright, so this road. And I need to head this way. Alright, so fresh boots, getting my blood rate back, going in the proper direction towards Delano through these fields. Nah, I won't. I know exactly where I'm going. Across the river, to the open field. Should be coming up on the right road that I should have been on going that way.
Awesome.
Yep, there it is. The back end of Barronzetta. Alright, so are you able to move around and walk again?
My little health cross thing, the top part is empty. Like the very top
Okay.
rectangle part.
Did you eat foods, drink water?
Yeah.
Alright, just lay down. It'll help you heal better. I don't know why, but it does. Come on in, me, to me, to me. I need it so bad.
Jacket.
You said your pants are damaged?
Ruined. My jacket's damaged.
Alright, I'm bringing you some fresh pants.
Sweet things.
Can't do nothing about your backpack, but I can bring you these sweet cropped hiking pants. Alright, so I am now by the construction site. Over here. We'll go to water fountain. Go ahead and drink some water here. Come on, me, to me, to me. I need it so bad. So, as you know, for my internet personalities, there's no pictures of me on the interwebs.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay. Well, apparently one of the fucking groups that I had to join to try and get into their server was like, oh, we can't let you in because you don't have a picture of yourself. I was like, that's because this Facebook page of mine runs a website or runs a channel on YouTube and a podcast. The whole means of my personality is that I don't show anybody what I look like. You know, it's kind of like asking a clown to take off his makeup. You just don't do it. You know, it kills the magic if you do that. And they're like, oh, well, we know. We're not going to let any of the pictures that people send us leak, but you have to send us one.
Why?
And I was like,
What does that matter?
they were, well, because they have to make sure that I'm not some little kid. And I'm like, dude, I'm literally fucking 36 years old. I don't got time to troll. I was like, you doing this the way you are is going to bring in more trolls than it is stopping them.
Well, and even if you are a little kid, you can just get a picture off the internet of someone.
Right, like I could just be like, hey, this is this guy.
Yeah. So that's a really stupid thing that they're doing there, but okay.
Well, I'm fucking sitting here going, do I really want to fucking do this? Do I want to give away the mystique to somebody I don't even know? Just so that I...
Cult?
Yeah, I want to build a cult. It's a roleplay. So, my thought is, you know, hey, I'll go and fucking be... spread the good word of Father, you know... Haven't figured out a name for him yet. Probably call him Father Bohab. Father Pat, I will teach you the Tao and the way. And then just start raising a cult of, you know, like, other players that would like to join with the church.
Interesting idea there.
Oh yeah, man. You could come.
I mean, I probably would.
You'd be my number one. You would be like, yeah, you'd be like my right hand. See, because in this, the way I see it, is they're like, well, each cult controls an area, and I'm like, ha, 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 really, do they? Like, if I start a cult, I'm going to start in a church. It's going to be my church. I'm going to build a compound on that church. And then my right hand is going to find a place to build his compound for an extension. And before you know it, we're going to have Hope County all up in this bitch.
Oh my goodness.
Like, one of our compounds is all about gardening. One could be all about building supplies, and the other one could be all about like harvesting like animals and shit for food. Now, according to the road I'm on now, I should be coming up on something soon. Should let me know. Let me see.
I'm still on the road that's leading out.
It looks like I'm possibly heading towards Orlovitz. From Dolana, you could actually get to Orlovitz by, if you pull up your iSurvive, by going towards the ocean, but towards Berenzeno at the same time. So kind of in like a northeastern way through the forest and whatnot.
Okay, so
they'll be like, if you go to, there's let me see here. Let me get to Orlovitz, because I could actually drop a lot of my shit off for this car in the car and leave it there with the car. Alright. As long as you can make it there, I can make it there. It'll definitely give us somewhere to put all this shit we're carrying for this car. I won't get rid of all my building supplies, but I'll damn sure carry, or if I can get rid of, like the car battery and put the oil in the goddamn car and, you know, get this gas can emptied, and this way I can get water put into it.
Of course.
Yeah, it's taking me to Orlovitz. Okay, at least we're on the right track this time. And then we can go look for a spark plug down by the coast, since we're so close to it any fucking way. But you'll also get to see about a week before we go PC, when I know all the parts are almost here. You're going to see me and Matt do a Fallout 76 marathon. We're going to jump from our first guy. We're actually going to make new characters just to fool around with. Just because it would be fun. And then we're going to go around in game chat and talk to people. I'm starting to get the hankering to go back to 76, to be honest with you. Not that I'm going to delete this game for it, but, you know, just saying.
Oh, I know. We were talking about that. It was like last night or something.
Yeah, it was a couple nights ago. Last night I wasn't in the mood to really talk about happy things. Was not in the mood at all. Today I'm in a slightly better mood. I'll talk about happy things anyways. Yeah, I'm in Orlovitz, which means the car that I found over here should be right up here. Right up here by those two barns. Alright, you know Orlovitz. Okay, it's that fucking town that's got the two barns on the hill behind that grocery store. next to like a house and another barn?
Yeah, I know how I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna go right across from the dam in Dolina, or by Dolina.
Alright. Let's see if this car is still here. Be cool if it was. So I watched a movie called Between the Two Ferns, based on the YouTube, or the Funny or Die skits that Zach Galifianakis used to do, where he would interview different celebrities, but he would insult their careers while he was doing it. And while he was doing it, made himself look like the worst interviewer in the history of mankind. Oh, wow. You're missing out, my friend.
I don't know if I'm missing it or not.
Oh, no, they're funny as hell.
I'm surprised. I can't really see.
Like,
I mean, I didn't really even think Zac Efron was being really funny in Baywatch.
Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, yeah.
You know, The Hangover.
Yeah.
And, Dinner with Schmucks and Baskets, which he's really good in Baskets. And I was never really a fan of his either. Like, I'm not a major contributor to his works or anything. But this show is funny.
What made you want to see that show?
The fact that I was bored.
Oh.
Giving me content for the podcast. Why is it the little old ladies in the dresses can hear you from half a map away? But I could walk past a zombie and it not even notice that I'm there? You notice that? It's fucking weird.
I have noticed that.
And that car is still here. Nice. Alright. Good job, Gunter. Attach that sumbitch in the car. Give me that fucking jerry can. Empty this sumbitch in it. Which, I mean, I'm gonna have to carry it, but without it having gas in it, it won't weigh down so bad. But anyways, one of the scenes, he's sitting there and he's talking to Matthew McConaughey. And he's like, so, Matthew McConaughey, he was like, I see you won an Oscar for acting. And he goes, yeah, I did. He goes, so, you know, why?
Why?
Yeah. I won an Oscar for acting. Why'd you win an Oscar for acting?
Okay.
In other words, you're a bad actor. How did you win an Oscar?
I knew.
One of the other jokes was, he was like, yeah, well, I got a wife and kids. What do you got going for you? He's like, anyways, I see you're wearing a shirt today. Is something wrong? Because in most of Matthew McConaughey's movies, he doesn't wear a shirt.
Yep. I was going to say.
Oh, this is gayness.
I like the little church.
God damn it.
Town, by the way.
I know, I hear you over there beating up a zombie. So, my 5.27, the fucking clip doesn't come out of it.
Oh, that's great. Whoa, there's a zombie there. I'm gonna beat you with my legs. Yeah.
Okay, well, you're useless and taking up space then. Let's see. Alright. Hi. Over here. All we need is the spark plug. It's good to go. Spark plug and water.
Sweet, well I have
Oh, speaking of water. Did I get your water bottle? I thought I did. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, that's right. Here. There you go. Okay. Then maybe it's the server glitching. I will take that back for a minute. No return in a second. Yes, I have yours and mine.
Oh, because I also have a water.
Then you don't get this one back. I give it to you anyways. I'm taking it back. You don't get it.
It's okay. Like I said, I have waters. But things like that.
What would happen if I killed you and took it from you? Would you still have it?
I mean, probably not.
Okay then. Stop running your mouth. No, I'm just kidding. Order.
I'm gonna run my mouth just like I'm gonna. Well, I don't know what else I can run, but. Oh, look, I'm climbing on top of the car.
Quit damaging the car.
It's not, dude. That's
Yes,
mean.
it does.
I'm not
Absolutely.
that heavy.
No, it damages the car anyways. Come on, man. You tap into a fucking light pole going 10 miles an hour, it kills the fucking car.
Well, that's a glitch. That's a weird glitch.
No, that's a